Welcome to the Mortgage and Mindset in Minutes podcast with host Tiffany Rose, where you'll get a little on mortgage and a lot on mindset. Because with anything in life, you can only do it with the right approach. Tiffany Rose went from average earner to 7 figures and beyond lifestyle by using the insights she shares. The Mortgage and Mindset in Minutes podcast with Tiffany Rose demonstrates that gratitude and attitude are your ticket to powerful success.
All right, so today we are going to talk about activating success and how do you get on a mission in your life. So we are here with Shayla Gifford at Guild Mortgage. Thank you, Shayla, for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Tiffany.
So kind of crazy backstory before I ask her this awesome $1 million question. She has been so inspiring. We ended up working at the same company at Guild Mortgage, but I saw her years ago and she was speaking in Las Vegas at the Palms, I think it was, in front of thousands of people. And I actually got teary-eyed after because I was so inspired by her, what she had to say. She cracked me up with some of the humor about just driving and taking a loan app and feeding the baby and doing all these things in the car and trying to, keep up. But she just has this drive and this success. And I know for me personally, it was inspiring. And I don't realize when it happened for me where I felt like I just took off on a mission. But I do remember one of my friends said, Tiff, you do those kinds of things that I say I'm going to do, but I never do it. And I don't know where it came from. It just came over me. So Shayla, can you give me some insight on how does somebody and how did you activate that success and that drive?
Those are really good questions. I think really getting in touch with what you believe, it's like, it's always a journey of learning and, being a student forever. And so for me, I'm always asking and learning and listening. And the minute that I connect with something that I truly believe, like I feel it deep in my core, then it's like, yes, that is it. I believe this. This is what, and I just want to spread it. I want to talk to other people about it. I want to coach to it. I want to live into it, if that makes sense. So, one of the early things that I heard was from Zig Ziglar, who said, if you help enough people get what they want in life, you can have anything you want in life. And that became an immediate foundational belief to me because I've never wanted to be a cheesy person that's taking, that's out there trying to figure out how to succeed, but not at the benefit of others. And so that felt really true for me. And, I was looking for a career, 16 years ago that could really make an impact for other people, that really solved a problem that they had and something that I loved and that turned me on. And so when I got in the mortgage business, I loved every aspect of it. I loved the people side of it. I loved calming fears and worries and stresses. And then I liked the nerdy side of it. I like putting together the puzzle and solving the problems and, overcoming all of the obstacles to make it happen. So I think that's good. So connecting with your own values and beliefs, I think, is really something that helps you get lit up on a mission, because taking somebody else's values or taking what the culture says you should do or what your parents says you should do or what you feel obligated to do, that really doesn't sustain, having my fire lit, for example. I have to figure out what is my purpose and what is the mission that I'm on. And that's always going to change. Because obviously once you succeed at a mission, once you've fulfilled some sort of a purpose, you've got to expand that vision. And so for me, initially, it was like, look, I just got to pay my bills. I was super broke when I got into the mortgage business. And I didn't want to be broke. I mean, that's all I knew for sure. Tiffany was like, I did not want to be broke. And I also wanted to eat healthy food. I love healthy, good, organic food. And so making money to me was not feeling broke, not feeling like I had limited options, and also being able to go grocery shopping and buy whatever I want. That was the mission. So if I've got to help a lot of people save money through a refinance or help them buy a home through a purchase or help them fix their credit, if I help them get what they want, then I'll get what I want. But after a while, of course, I'm eating healthy food, and now I bought my own house and I'm not in dire straits anymore. I've got enough money sitting in a float account, a rainy day fund, where all of a sudden the next elevated purpose is like, okay, well, I want to build a house for my family. Now I have this dream. I meet my husband, he's rad. We like to go skiing and surfing and traveling. And so I want to experience a higher level of that, instead of like going to the free timeshare in Cabo where you stay for 7 days and you have to go to the presentation and like buying food at the grocery store and cooking eggs and giving my husband salmonella poisoning. But instead of that kind of travel, I want to be able to, stay at a nicer place or something. So it was kind of the next layer, I think, for people from a motivational standpoint in a career is oftentimes I want nicer stuff. I want to get that boat. I want to be able to have that purse. I want to be able to drive that car. I want to be able to go on that vacation. I wanted that second home, whatever the case is. And again, all of those are good motivations, whatever it takes to really light your fire. And for some people, it's like, I need that red Corvette. And that will get them jumping out of bed and running through obstacles and helping people and serving people and, hey, whatever it takes, no judgment, right? And then beyond that, it was like, okay, I'm really going to grind my face off, serve as many people as possible, submit to coaching, building a team, doing all those things, because I really, truly, the deep need is I want security for my family.
Yeah.
I grew up with parents who got divorced, who were both entrepreneurs, and they were in construction. And so sometimes we felt like we were riding high, and sometimes, oh my gosh, we got to list the house again. And never really knowing, are we good, are we not good, left me feeling insecure as a small person about money. So it was then about, okay, how much money do I need to retire? And what does security really feel like? And what will that feel like for my kids? And how will that allow me to have more freedom? And so motivation then became, because I don't think anyone's money motivated, Tiffany. I mean, I truly don't. I rarely does someone wake up in the morning and go, money, 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 money. like you're money motivated when you have to have it. And that will get you going. But like you said, after 20 years in the business, you can get burnt out. You can just feel like it's another day, another client, another grind, and you could just get washed apart. So, and then past that, I was really blessed to be able to hit that number that I felt like with all the research would put us in a place of security. And then it came again, like, well, what is the vision? Because just closing more loans, winning that trophy, getting that title or designation, that's fun at some point, but after a while, that's not gonna, float your boat or light you up. It's, it's kind of a surface level thing in a lot of cases. Once you feel justified, you're there,
So it sounds like you have to have the vision, because if you don't know where you're going, you don't have a plan and what that's going to look like, then what's motivating you, right? So that's kind of like the end. And then filling in the gap in the middle is it's got to be something you're passionate about, right? Has to be
Totally.
Something that you like to do, that you get up. I saw something a while back that like the most common times people have a heart attack is Monday mornings, like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And it was some crazy statistic, but those are people that are not passionate. They don't love what they're doing. They're dreading Mondays. And I don't want that for people. I didn't want that for myself. So I think you're absolutely right. If you don't have a passion in what you're doing, and then overall long-term a plan, you're not going to activate your success. You're not going to find that drive and find that mission and have that purpose, right?
Yep. And a lot of times, look, it comes from pain. So me being broke was painful, and I didn't want to feel that pain. So the motivation came on the other side of it. Me as a child feeling insecure about my parents and money and going through divorce, that pain motivated me to make the decisions and the values and the dreams that I have as an adult, And I think the final stage of that is really about leaving a legacy. It's really about, what am I now doing for others? Not what do I have to give them to earn my thing, but truly like a selfless, like, how can I empower people to be their best selves, or to, have a career that they wouldn't have otherwise, or whatever the case might be. And today, that's what drives me. This is why I still do it 16 years later. I believe in, the coaching that we do. I believe in having systems and processes. And like you're talking about, how do you systematize vision? Because when you just say to somebody, what's your vision? It's like,
My vision board. I'll tell you, that's one thing that helped me.
Yeah. Vision board is so good. Like, what are the things that you want in your life? And how do you want to feel? That's what I've been going to more, is about feelings, because I've been such a list doer, driver, go-getter. that it wasn't really about the feeling, but the truth is, if you want to buy this car, it's really not about the car. It's about the feeling of when you're in the car, right?
Yeah.
Or get this promotion. It's not really about the promotion. It's how you'll feel once you've accomplished that degree or postdoctorate degree, or, accomplished number one, or whatever it is, the thing that you're going for. So now I just try to go straight into the feeling.
Oh, that's such a great point.
Yeah. How do I want to feel today? And it's that simple. Like, I want to feel inspired. I want to feel energized. I want to feel good. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel ease. I want to flow through the day. Then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, your brain starts going, okay, well, I could meditate. I could go on a walk. I could listen to a podcast. I could stretch. I could, do a quick Tabata. Like, what are the things that are going to get me to that state of feeling and just get there much faster,
And when you're there and you're aligned with the universe, and that it'll just flow, right?
Yes, it does.
And I love that you said, I have to bring back one of your points. You said sometimes it's through pain. I just have a book. It's being launched September 10th. The Universe is Speaking, and it's a pain to purpose. It's all people that were going through major, painful, challenging experiences and knew something had to change, or something made them change. And they got on their path and they're happy. They have joy every day. That's what we want for people, to be making money, be happy, joy, helping families, doing our job and loving it. And I mean, that's what everybody should experience in life. And that's why we're doing this kind of work, right?
Yes. I'm so cool that it's pain to purpose, because unfortunately, that's the route that most of us have to take.
Yeah.
And that's why in these times that we're going through right now, I can always try to find the optimistic point of view. Like, there's a reason for the suffering. Yeah. And, we can either just let whatever the suffering is, either you don't have a job, or you're too busy, or you have no life balance, but that can either crush us or it can define us and what we want, and bring that clarity so that we can take action on it. So
absolutely.
We're so aligned.
I love it. We are. And I'm so, like I said, I'm so lucky, so blessed that you work at this company with me. And I see all your videos and your inspirations, and you're helping families, but you're helping us within the company too. And it's just a great thing to see. So I appreciate you giving your insight and helping others find that drive in them. So thank you, as usual, for helping me out.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everybody for listening and watching. Thanks.
Tiffany Rose is the author of the best-selling book, The Universe is Speaking, available on Amazon. Tiffany has a gift just for you that will help you line out daily goals for creating your ideal universe. Go to TiffanyRoseFreeGift.com and also subscribe to the Mortgage and Mindset in Minutes podcast. Tell your friends and family about Mortgage and Mindset in Minutes with Tiffany Rose. Thanks for listening.